Hello and welcome to today's Q&A video with me, Chloe. Today's question is, how do you get sales when you're first starting out as a service provider in business, right? I started with a broken Sunnyvale laptop and an internet connection, which is really all we need nowadays. Hopefully the laptop actually works enough to do the job, but you get that idea. So if you don't have experience and you don't have contacts and you don't have all this stuff, you're really starting from zero, how do you get started? Well, the first thing I would say is do the work. It's as simple as that. Like, you have to know that, people aren't going to invest in you instantly. You have to do the work up front and you have to invest in yourself first. So what I mean by that is sometimes it's a case that people don't know they have the problem that you have the solution for. So find a company you really want to work with and you know that needs your help. Again, that comes from doing market research. You have to do the work to do that. And then you put together a solution and you say, hey, awesome company, I just love you guys. So here's some free stuff that's going to make your company better. And they say, why, thank you, Chloe. That was so kind of you. And you say, no probs, catch you later. And guess what? A lot of the time they will come back to you and they will say, you know what? I didn't realize I needed your help, but guess what? You've shown me that I have. Let's work together. And it really, it's so straightforward, but it's simple and it works. That's how I got all my clients in the beginning. The other thing is I would do work for free. So if someone had a problem and they knew they had a problem, I'd be like, can I help? Can I help? Can I help? I'm just looking for experience. And again, by showing the value instead of telling the value, they would often want to work with me longer term. So it was absolutely worth me investing in myself and my time, even knowing I wasn't getting paid and not having expectations up front, because I was strategic in who I was targeting. I focused on what I was planning on doing, which was social media, and I went all in and did the work up front, and I recommend doing that. I think the effort is grossly underestimated in today's business world. The other thing I would say is I really focused on my own mission and my own path, and I would encourage you to do the same. It's very scary starting out in business. Like, you don't realize how scary it is till you're in there and you realize how hard it is and the excitement goes. And at that point, especially when you're struggling, it's very easy to think, oh, I can collaborate, or I can partner, or I can go with this, or maybe this is a good opportunity. And you start getting distracted by other people's missions and other people's visions, and it's just fear talking. But what happens is they have a different version of success. They have a different plan. They have a different idea of what business should be. So I'm not saying collaborations and partnerships and all this great stuff isn't good, but I think in the beginning you have to establish yourself, especially as a solopreneur, as who you are, what you stand for, what your vision is. Otherwise, it's very easy to buy a ticket on someone else's journey, head into a completely different destination, and so you'll never reach your own and what you're trying to achieve in business if you do that. Really focus on your personal brand with this one. Like, who are you? What is your unique gift, and how do you step up in the world and make a difference? What is the solution that you have? What is the problem that you solve, and for who do you solve that for, and how does that make their life better? You have to go all in on that and get rid of the doubt, get rid of the fear. And the last thing I'd say is go all in on content marketing. Again, it takes time and effort, but this is a way of showing people, again, your value versus telling them. In the beginning, I really regret not doing this more. I had a blog post written about me in the very beginning that kind of criticized me for wanting to blog, and I get why, because it was like talking about what I do versus executing on what I do. But here's the difference between that. If you can use your content to make someone's life better, if they read that, if they consume whatever piece of content, blog, video, podcast, and their life gets better from that, then you haven't told them what they should be doing. You have shown them and you've made an impact and made a difference, and that's going to want to make them want to buy from you. So all in all, you have to show the value rather than tell it, and earn that right, earn that sale. And it does take time, it does take effort, and it's very, very difficult. But that's why very few businesses succeed. If you're willing to do that, if you're willing to put in the effort and the work, then you can do it. You can do it. It just takes time. And knowing who your audience is, knowing what the problem is, what the solution is you solve, and how you make people's life better. I hope that is Age Your Q if you ever had that Q. In other words, I hope it provided value. Never forget that you have the power to change the world one connection and one conversation at a time. Much love from my heart to yours, and I hope we speak soon. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world.